Next question. Consider the followings. 3 organizations are given. India is member of which of the above? First one is Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. It is correct. Now see our November 2021 current affairs book, page number 87. There was a news 6th annual meeting of AIB. Here it is mentioned that India is a founding member and the second largest shareholder in AIB. Therefore 1 is correct. Now see this third one, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. This is our August 2021 current affairs book, page number 60. Here it is mentioned that India is a full member of SCO and played significant role since being a member of SCO. Therefore, third is also correct, 1 is also correct. Options 1 and 3, they are present only in D. Therefore, D is the answer and question is easily solved. Next question. In India, which one of the following is responsible for maintaining price stability by controlling inflation? 4 options are given and the correct answer is RBI. See our Indian economy booklet. We have given a full chapter on inflation. Indian economy booklet for IAS Prelims 2022, page number 70. Here it is mentioned how to control inflation. The most important and commonly used method to control inflation is the monetary policy of the central bank, that is RBI. Most central banks use high interest rates as the traditional way to fight or prevent inflation. Monetary measures used to control inflation include bank rate policy, CRR, open market operations. On the same page, it is also mentioned that RBI in 2014 adopted the consumer price index as a key measure of inflation. Therefore, RBI is the answer, D is the answer, and the question is solved. Next question. If a particular area is brought under the 5th schedule of the Constitution of India, which one of the following statements best reflects the consequence of it? 4 options are given and the correct answer is option A, that it would prevent the transfer of land of tribal people to non-tribal people. This is our Indian polity booklet for IAS Prelims 2022 on page number 280. Page number 280. Here it is mentioned that the governor may make regulations, and the first part is to prohibit or restrict the transfer of land. Page number 280, Indian polity booklet. Therefore, A is the answer and the question is solved. Next question. Consider the following statements. 3 statements are given. The first statement is that Gujarat has the largest solar park in India. This statement is wrong. See our current affairs book. This is our July 2021 current affairs book, page number 10. There was a news, India's largest solar park. Here it is mentioned that NTPC, it has just received a go-ahead from the ministry to set up renewable energy park at Ran of Kutch in Gujarat, and this will be India's largest solar park to be built. So this will be the India's largest solar park in future, but not at present. Therefore, statement 1 is wrong. Now take the third statement that Goa has the largest floating solar photovoltaic project in India. This statement is also wrong. In the same news, here it is mentioned that recently NTPC has also commissioned India's largest floating solar 10 megawatt plant on reservoir of Simhadri thermal power plant in Andhra Pradesh, not in Goa. Therefore, statement 3rd is also wrong. 1 is also wrong. Now remove the 1 and 3 from the given options. You are left with only 2. Therefore, B is the answer and the question is solved. Next question. Consider the following statements. 3 statements are given. Now take the first statement that biofilms, they can form on medical implants within human tissues. This statement is correct. Now see, this is our current affairs book. October 2021 current affairs book, page number 134. There was a news, living medicine created, and in this news it is mentioned that the new treatment specifically targets biofilms, colonies of bacterial cells that stick together on a surface. The surfaces of medical implants are ideal for growing conditions for biofilms, where they form impenetrable structures. Therefore, statement 1 is correct. Now take the third statement, that biofilms can exhibit antibiotic resistance. This statement is also correct. In the same news it is mentioned that biofilms, where they form impenetrable structures that prevent antibiotics or the human immune system from destroying the bacteria embedded within. Biofilm associated bacteria can be 1,000 times more resistant to antibiotics than free floating bacteria. Therefore 1 and 3 is correct. Now check the second statement, that biofilms can form on food and food processing surfaces. This statement is also correct. This is our geography part 1 book for IAS Prelims 2022, page number 132. Here it is mentioned that aquaponics is a food production system, and in this process, in an aquaponic system, the bacteria responsible for conversion of ammonia to usable nitrates for plants form a biofilm on the all solid surfaces throughout the system. Therefore, statement second is also correct. 1, 2, 3 are correct. D is the answer, and this question on biofilms is solved. Next question. In the context of the vaccines manufactured to prevent COVID-19 pandemic, consider the following statements. 3 statements are given. The first statement is that the Serum Institute of India produced COVID-19 vaccine named Covishield using mRNA platform. This statement is wrong. Now see, this is our current affairs book, December 2020 current affairs book, page number 83. There was a news, COVID-19 vaccines on this page, and here it is mentioned that Covishield, this vaccine which is known as Covishield, is made from a weakened version of a common cold virus known as adenovirus from chimpanzees. Therefore, this statement is wrong, that this vaccine is made by using mRNA platform. Now if we remove 1 from the given options, we are left with the B only, 2 and 3. Now take the other statement also, that Sputnik 5 vaccine is manufactured using the vector based platform. This statement is correct. This is our November 2020 current affairs book, page number 94. Here there was a news on Russia's COVID-19 vaccine Sputnik 5. Here it is mentioned that Sputnik 5 is world's first registered vaccine based on a well structured human adenoviral vector based platform. Therefore this statement is correct, 2 is correct. And now check this third statement, that Covaxin is an inactivated pathogen based vaccine. This statement is also correct. This is our March 2021 current affairs book, page number 60. There was a news here, Bharat Biotech International Limited has emerged as the front runner in the development of indigenous vaccine for COVID-19 Covaxin. Here it is mentioned that the vaccine was developed by BBIL, is a highly purified whole variant inactivated SARS-CoV-2. Here it is mentioned. Therefore, statement 3 is also correct, 2 is also correct, 1 is wrong. Therefore, B is the answer and the question is solved. Next question. With reference to India, consider the following statements. First statement is that Monzite is a source of rare earths. This statement is correct. This is our geography book, part 2 for IAS Prelims 2022, page number 121. Here it is mentioned, rare earths in the southwest tip of India on the Kerala and Tamil Nadu coast, an extremely rich mineral like Monzite are found. Therefore, first statement is correct. 1 is correct. Now check the third statement, that monazite occurs naturally in the entire Indian coastal sands in India. This statement is wrong because it is found only on the west coast. In the same geography part 2 book on page number 97, this is geography part 2 book for IAS Prelims 2022, page number 97. Here it is mentioned, thorium and monazite. Monazite is found on the Malabar coast of Kerala and Tamil Nadu, India. So it is found only in the west coast and not on the entire coastal states. Therefore statement third is wrong. Monazite contains thorium. This statement is correct. It is found on the same page, that monazite, it is an important ore of thorium. Now check the options. First is correct, second is correct, third is wrong. If we remove third from the given options, you are left with the B, 1, 2 and 4. Therefore B is the answer and the question is solved. Next question, consider the following statements. First statement is that BDBD is a large refuge settlement in the northwestern Kenya. This is wrong, it is in Uganda. Second statement is that some people who fled from South Sudan civil war live in BDBD. This statement is correct. Now check these statements from our current affairs book. This is our June 2017 current affairs book, page number 23. There was a news, Africa's largest refuge crisis in news. Here it is mentioned that United Nations Refuge Agency says that situation has made South Sudan Africa's largest refuge crisis and world's third largest. And on the next line it is mentioned that vast majority of the refugees are women and children, with over 250,000 people ending up at BDBD. BDBD refuge settlement, the world's largest, near the town of Yumbe in northern Uganda. So it is not Kenya, it is Uganda. Therefore first statement is wrong, second is correct. And the third statement, that some people who fled from civil war in Somalia live in Dadaab refuge complex in Kenya. This statement is correct. This is our January 2017 current affairs book, page number 104. There was a news, here it is mentioned that Ahmed Warsame has been a representative of United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees in South Sudan, and during his time in Kenya, Warsame led the UNHCR operations in Dadaab, the largest refuge camp in the world. Therefore statement third is also correct, 2 is also correct, 1 is wrong. Therefore C is the answer and the question is solved. Next question, with reference to the writs issued by the courts in India, consider the following statements. 3 statements are given. First statement is that mandamus writ will not lie against a private organization unless it is entrusted with a public duty. This statement is correct. Second is that mandamus will not lie against a company even though it may be a government company. This statement is wrong because this writ can be issued against all the government bodies even though it is a government company. Now see our current our Indian polity booklet, page number 53. Here it is mentioned the writ of mandamus. The writ of mandamus is an order of a high court or a supreme court commanding a person or a body to do which it is his duty to do. Usually it is an order directing the performance of ministerial acts. A ministerial act is the one which a person or a body is obliged by law to perform under the given circumstances. Therefore it will not lie against a private organization. This is correct. And it will not lie against a government company. This statement is wrong. Now see the options. If you remove 2 from the given options, you are left with the option C. 1 is correct, third is also correct. Therefore C is the answer and the question is solved. Next question, which one of the following statements best reflects the idea behind the fractional orbital bombardment system often talked about in the media? And correct answer is that a missile is put into a orbit around the earth and deorbits over a target on earth. It was in the news very recently. This was our October 2021 current affairs book, page number 192. On this page there was a news that China tested nuclear capable hypersonic missile. China has carried first ever test of nuclear capable hypersonic missile. China has tested this nuclear capable hypersonic light vehicle, which carried a rocket that flew through low orbit space and circled the globe before striking within 24 miles of its target in US. Only US and China were developing hypersonic light vehicles that are launched on rockets, then orbit the Earth on their own speed. They are difficult to track because unlike ballistic missiles, they do not follow the fixed parabolic trajectory. Therefore, this C is the answer, as it was in the news. Therefore, C is the answer and the question is solved.